Hi everybody, my name is Lucy Higgins and I am a contractor at the JBLM R2 Performance Center, a part of the Army Resilience Directorate. And today I want to talk to you all about a concept that might be familiar to some of you, not everybody. It's called controlling the controllables. So some of you, because of the current situation with COVID-19, are maybe stuck at home now, like I am. Some of you are working extra long hours, filling roles that are not normally yours to fill. Whatever the case may be, your daily routine has likely changed in a drastic way. And with these changes and the uncertainty that accompany them, usually comes an incredible amount of stress. So, what can we do to help ourselves really cope effectively with that increased stress? And how can we deal with the uncertainty that's come with it, even if we can't eliminate that uncertainty? One of the tools we have at our disposal is this concept of controlling the controllables. So like I said, you're dealing with a number of stressors right now in your daily lives. Some of these stressors are typical, and some of them are new and unique because of the current situation. Regardless, the trick is to identify whether or not these stressors that we're encountering are in our control or out of our control. So let's take a look at a list of examples of possible stressors you might be dealing with to really see how this works. So right now, you might be stressed about the orders issued in response to COVID-19. I'm talking about things like having to stay in, work even longer hours, or fulfill roles that aren't usually yours to fill. You might be stressed about the closure of gyms, restaurants, movie theaters, schools, etc. Maybe about how long this quarantine process is going to last, or the actions of others at this time, especially toward you and the ones you love. You could be stressed about the thoughts you have about COVID-19 and the current situation, the emotions that you're feeling in this situation, or even your own behavior toward loved ones and others at this point in time. And you could be stressed about how to fill your own time, whether you've got a lot of it on your hands now or even less than normal. Of the stressors on this list, which are out of your control? By this, I mean which stressors can you not control completely? You cannot control how long the situation will last. You cannot control the orders issued in response to COVID-19. You can't control the actions of others or how others choose to fill their own time. And you can't control the closure of things like gyms, restaurants, schools, etc. Of the stressors I mentioned, which are within your control? By this, I mean which stressors can you control completely? You can control the thoughts you have about this situation, the emotions you feel in this situation. You can control your own behavior, how you act towards others. And you can control how you fill your time, what you choose to do with it. In sum, the only things you can completely control are what you personally think, feel, say, and do. You might be wondering now why all of this is important, right? It's important to make the distinction between controllable and uncontrollable, because while we can't eliminate the uncontrollable stressors in our lives, the only way we're going to be able to lessen those general feelings of anxiety and frustration we have are by exerting effort towards those stressors we can control. If we have control, we can work to alleviate a stressor, even if we can't eliminate it completely. For example, if we know we can control how we choose to spend our time during this quarantine, especially for those of us stuck at home with a little extra time in our hands now, we can choose to do things like get good sleep, eat healthy foods, implement at-home workouts, and connect with family and friends using all of the technology that's currently at our disposal. In the end, during this time of increased uncertainty, our time and effort are better spent on things we are certain we can do something about in our daily lives. So, Our challenge to you going forward in the next few weeks is to identify what stressors are present in your own lives, and then work to separate those controllable stressors from the uncontrollable ones, and put forth effort to cope with the stressors that you can control. If you have found this video useful, please share it with others. If you have further questions, you can contact us at the JBLM R2 Performance Center using the information on this page. And for related content, check out the Army Resilience Directorate's social media pages. Thanks from the JBLM R2 Performance Center, and we'll see you next time.